Infosys will buy Denmark-based Danske Bank's Information Technology Center in India. As part of a $454 million deal, the IT major will also help the bank accelerate its digital transformation initiatives with speed and scale for better customer experiences, operational excellence and a modernized technology landscape. BTTV's Akanksha Chaturvedi has more on this. Akanksha, what are some of the highlights of the deal? Take us through all of them.
Well, Infosys has won the mega deal of digitally transforming Danske Bank. It's a Nordic bank. This deal comes at a time when the Indian IT sector had been facing a lot of pressure, especially from the BFSI segment, ever since the beginning of the global banking crisis, which started somewhere in the beginning of this year. Let's talk about the details of this deal. This deal is of around $500 million. To be exact, it's of around $454 million. Moreover, apart from the money side of it, Infosys would also be gaining control of all the IT sectors of the bank which are in India. These IT centers employ around 1,400 people, and the bank is also going to be getting AI services from Infosys. This would be via their new product called Topaz.
Thanks for that. Now, the primary market back in action this week with over 1,500 crore rupees of IPOs hitting D Street. Idea Forge Technologies, Cyient DLM, PKH Ventures. These are three main board IPO investors need to watch. Idea Forge opened for subscription today. It's already subscribed 3.7 times. My colleague Sakshi Batra spoke to Raghavendra Singh to find out which IPO holds the best promise for you. Listen in.
So for all the investors, this IPO has opened for subscription today. Would you be bullish on this space? Would you recommend investors to take a plunge here?
Sakshi, definitely this is a very good company. They are into the aerospace. They are the leader in the aerospace technology. So I believe investors should invest this company. And the most important thing is the management is very keen to clear the debts. So they are coming in the IPO with at least they are planning to reduce their debt, and they are coming with a new product, and they are going for the more government contracts. So yes, this is a very good company. Investors should invest into this.
Okay, so investors can definitely look at subscribing. Would you advise investors to stay here for the long term, or should one really look at just listing gains and book the profits out?
I'm expecting the listing gain should be almost 20 to 30%. If you are a long-term investor, definitely you should hold this stock for the long term.
Okay, 20-30% kind of listing gains in case you're a short-term investor, but long-term investors can also continue to hold this space, this stock in their portfolios if they get the allotment of this stock too. Apart from this, let's also jump on to the next IPO, and that's Cyient DLM IPO that will open for subscription tomorrow. Now here again, the public issue is worth 592 crore rupees. And the bidding will be allowed till 30th of June. The company management has fixed the IPO price between 250 to 265 rupees per equity share. And over here also we've seen that the grey market premium is around 100 rupees odd or 110 rupees odd as well. But here again, remember that the key point here is that it's a complete, fresh issue of shares. So the entire money or the fund will be used by the company, for cutting its debt, for its working capital and expansion plans too. Cyient DLM, the subsidiary of Cyient, the tech major, getting listed, launching its IPO here. One lot comprises of 56 shares, and requirement for the IPO is 14,840 rupees, and that's one lot, and the maximum would be closer to 2 lakh rupees, and that is 13 lots will be allowed for per retail investor. Here, what would you say, Raghavendra? Does this IPO excite you?
Definitely, this is a very good company, and you name the industry, they are into this. They are into oil and gas, they are into defense, they are into railway, they are into semiconductor. They are everywhere in this industry, So this is a very good company. I'm expecting a good listing gain also, and the major part, I'm expecting, investor to hold this stock for the long term also.
Long term also. So what kind of listing gains do you expect here? And for the long term investors, what should be the kind of outlook one has?
I'm expecting around listing around 380, 400 level, and that is a very good level. If you are a short-term trader, definitely you should book your profit. But for the long term, you should this stock should be in your portfolio.
Okay, understood that. Let's actually look at the other one as well, PKH Ventures, that will open for subscription on June 30th. Here the price band has been fixed between 140 to 148 rupees. So ticket wise, this is the cheaper one that is available for all the investors right here. Your own thoughts on this company? Is this also a company that you'd be tracking?
This is a construction company. This is a Mumbai-based company. They are into hospitality. They are into constructions. They are into different avenues. Merely, they are into the hospitality industry. Their revenue is not as per my expectation. So I'm not expecting a very good listing gain in this stock. But yes, this is a stock which you should invest for the listing gain.